Lock the doors. Order, order.
The ayes to the right, 284. The noes to the left, 333.
The ayes to the right were 284, the noes to the left were 333. So the noes have it, the noes have it. Unlock. We continue with new clause 4 on page 21 of the amendment paper, with which it will be convenient to debate the new clauses and amendments. Point of order, Chris Leslie.
Madam Deputy Speaker, I just raise a point of order and seek your guidance on how members, and right honourable and honourable members, can find an opportunity to divide, to vote, to make some decisions on some incredibly crucial issues. When we've had a knife in proceedings such as this, curtailing not just debate, but our opportunity for the House to vote on incredibly important things, the European arrest warrant, single market. What can be done, Madam Deputy Speaker? Why could we not have more votes on these amendments?
Order. Could I just say, before I answer the honourable gentleman's point of order, that any further points of order and any further points that people wish to raise bites into the next group of amendments, just to start with. Secondly, the chairs, the deputy chairs and the clerks spent a very, very long time looking at every single amendment in detail, looking at every single group in detail, and over a period of 3 days, and we came to the decision that we would put the lead amendment to a division and then we would move on to the second group. I want to take this opportunity also to say that the issue of EU nationals will be voted on Wednesday. So that's something that's been moved to the group that is on the order paper for Wednesday. But it is not for the chair to explain why a decision has been taken. It has been taken, and there will be no justification for it. And I think, but on that note, unless there is any new point of order, I think it is important that we give as much time as possible to debate the next group of amendments.
Your time.
Point of order, West Streeting.
I'm grateful, Madam Deputy Speaker, and I don't think any members would want to challenge the decision of the chair. In the previous group, we discussed dozens of amendments, including my amendment, New Clause 56, regarding our future relationship with the European Economic Area. The former Chancellor said that the economy is not the priority of this government in the EU negotiations. Madam Deputy Speaker, what can we do to make sure the public are aware that we are taking our scrutiny seriously?
Order. That is not a point of order. It is very close to challenging the decision of the chair. Now, I'm happy to take the honourable gentleman's point of order, but the next group is on devolved legislatures, so he is eating into the time that is actually for the minority parties to debate. But Alex Salmond.
Thank you, Madam Deputy Chair. There is no challenge to the chair in any of these points of order. The honourable members are entitled to point out that this programme motion is railroading debate on the biggest constitutional decision facing this country for 50 years. Now, the Chairman's panel have no alternative but to follow the programme motion, but honourable members are entitled to challenge that programme motion.
This is not about the programme motion on which the House voted. That was not a decision that was taken by the chairs. Now, I think we should move on. Stephen Doughty.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I simply want to seek a clarification on something you just said a moment ago, which was about the selection of the lead amendment in each case to vote on. Is it the case, therefore, that in all of the groups we're going to go through over the next 3 days, that only the lead amendment will be voted on? Because I think that would be of great concern to all members of the House.
It's absolutely not the case. It may be, but it's not necessarily the case. In this group, we decided that only the lead amendment would be divided on. Can we move on now? Vice Chairman.
Madam Deputy Speaker, just on that last point, we have to answer to our constituents, and many of our constituents will not understand tonight that many of the amendments that have been put that they are deeply interested in have been chosen in a not very open democratic manner.
Sorry, I am going to move on now. That again is not a point of order. It was a decision of the chair. It was a difficult decision. I understand members' frustration, but I think the points have been made, and I think we really need to move on. We continue with new clause 4 on page 21 of the amendment paper, with which it will be convenient to debate the new clauses and amendments listed on the selection paper. Jenny Chapman.